So you guys know I've been doing all these renovations here in The Sims, but so you guys know I've been doing all these renovations here in So you guys know I've been doing all these renovations. Alright, so you guys know I've been doing all these renovations here in The Sims, but I've never actually came up with a name for them. I would just basically title the videos how I find them on the gallery, how I will find the houses on the gallery. Okay. Hold up. Yo.
Yeah. You don't.
Huh?
No, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I was pausing. I'm cleaning out the closet a little bit. Yeah. Pausing. Oh, did she say I'm not running down here? I'm not running with those things. At least I ain't got to worry about nobody going out.
Alright, ho, hurry up because I'm about to start.
Hmm?
Hurry up, ho, I'm about to start my video.
You're in the car? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's on mute. I can't hear.
Flip the camera up so we can see you.
Alright, so you guys know I be doing a lot of name slash title for this, so alright, so you guys know I do a lot of renovations here in The Sims, and Alright, so you guys know I do a lot of renovations here in The Sims, but I've never actually came up with like a title or name for the little renovation series I be doing. I just be naming the videos after how I found them on the gallery. Like, I'll just type in abandoned house or trashy house in the little gallery search, and that'll pop up, and that's what I'll title the video. But I've actually came up with a name for it now, and for when I renovate houses and stuff, I'm going to be naming it Renovating Fixer-Uppers in The Sims 4, and this is episode 1. Right here, we got this little at-home house. It is I'm not even sure how many bedrooms this is, because upstairs is kind of confusing the way they got this set up. What I think I'm gonna have to do is push this back wall out and somehow rearrange this to make at least 2 bedrooms up here. Alright, but the first thing we gotta do is get rid of all this trash. The easiest way to get rid of all this is using the sledgehammer. I don't know what all this stuff is, but we definitely gotta get rid of all this. You guys see how this looks now, and then y'all gonna just see the transformation on this. This is gonna be a crazy renovation right here. This might be one of my messiest renovations. I'm not sure. Just by looking at the exterior and the interior and the walls missing and stuff, this might be the worst renovation I've done so far. I don't know, but let's just clean up all this stuff and then head to the interior and start redesigning that floor plan. Alright, so we can see the inside a little bit better. Let's just go ahead and grab this wall tool and build a wall back right here. I guess they had a door here and then it got removed or something, but we're just gonna go ahead and fix that up. I need to place some lights throughout so we can see, and then remove all the trash, and then I can start putting together my new little floor plan design for this. Alright, so we're just gonna place these little lights all throughout. I may have to replace them because I'm gonna go in with the sledgehammer and try to remove all this trash after placing these lights. Now we can see here, I kind of got a little idea of how I want to do this. So this was like a little vaping area right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you guys now that this area is gonna turn into the new laundry room, because it's right here in between the garage and kitchen. So I feel like that's the perfect spot for the laundry room. I just need to remove all this mold and stuff. I'm not even gonna lie, like for the past 2 to 3 renovations, I've been running into a lot of houses with mold in it now. Before, I never seen like little mold and stuff in the houses. Maybe that's a certain pack I got down or something, but I definitely been seeing a lot of mold in houses now on the game. Right here we got the little garage, 2-car garage, so we're gonna just clean this up, paint in here, put some like more garage like floors in here. And then that's gonna be it for here. Oh, I just noticed they got like a little ring light in the corner right there. I'm not sure if we're gonna use that for anything, but I'm gonna just leave it there for now. And y'all drop some names of houses down in the comment section that y'all want to see me renovate off the gallery. I know a lot of people be like, could you renovate my house? But y'all never drop the name or anything like that to the house. So if you want me to renovate one of your houses, when you drop it down in the comment section, make sure you drop the name that you saved on the gallery in the comment section, so I'll be able to look it up. Alright, we got the garage cleaned up. let's just go ahead and get all this little stuff off the exterior, and then we'll go ahead and put that floor plan design together for the interior. And we got to try to figure out that upstairs space, because I definitely don't know how they had beds up there. And we got to get rid of these little holes in the roofs and stuff. Matter of fact, before we do that floor plan, let's just go ahead and take care of the exterior. We already removed all the trash from the interior and exterior, so let's just take care of this exterior, and then we'll go do that floor plan design. Alright, so for the most part, I think we got all the like little mold and stuff going. On the exterior, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this roof pattern, and I'm gonna probably get in this black sheet metal roof pattern in place here up on this roof. On the back right there, I think I'm gonna remove these little things they put up top, because that's how we'll be able to make that bedroom, those bedrooms, a little bit bigger. So on the back, we're gonna have to do a little bit of readjusting. I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to fix this roof and stuff, but we're gonna have to do it like this to be able to put 2 bedrooms up here. So let's just go ahead and pull that back. And then we need to get rid of that roof. Oh, I know how to fix this bottom part right here. This is gonna be a simple fix. We just need a half gable roof to place right here. And then just simply pull that. Oh, wait, it's in a perfect spot. So just pull it over. Lower that down. Matter of fact, no, we can keep that raised up. Maybe I just pull this back. And then add the roof pattern. And I didn't do the roof trimming yet, so that's a good thing. But let's remove that and then pull this all the way down. And we'll do this roof back here like this. So that looks 10 times better. I like the way that looked. Let's grab the roof trimming, and we're going to go with the white roof trimming. I may end up changing it. May not, but for now, let's just place this white roof trimming, and let's put that all the way around. Now upstairs we'll be able to do 2 bedrooms. I gotta fix this once I come in the inside. I just gotta place a platform and that'll fix that. Let's go back to the front here. The windows, I'm gonna try to use some windows that I haven't used in a while. So let's grab these windows right here, black and white. I'm gonna place one right here because this is a bathroom. So we don't want to place 2 windows in there. We'll just place one right there, and then we'll do 2 over here in like this office / bedroom. Let me turn on bb.move object so we'll be able to place items wherever we want to. Now I'll place that window. I'm not even sure what this is. I'm probably just gonna turn this into a bedroom, so we'll have a 3-bedroom house. Let's clean up the rest of this little bit of trash. I thought I actually had removed all the trash, but I didn't. So let's get rid of all this little stuff. leave the kitchen items in here for now. Back out to the exterior. Let's finish placing these windows, doors, and then we gotta paint. Up here we're gonna have to use different type of windows than those windows down there. So I'm gonna use the new base game little windows to place up there. So we'll just grab 2 of these in black and white and place up top. I know they look a little newer than the lower windows, but you can't really tell the difference. I want to use the same type of siding but just in a different color. So what I think I'm gonna do is go with this light blue color around the house. And then up on this part right here, we're just gonna do some of this sinister brick. I'll also wrap this sinister brick around this fireplace or this little chimney thing. Well, yeah, we'll leave this here, but the fireplace is definitely not gonna be in this spot. And we need to put some new windows back here. So I'm gonna just do probably 3 windows back here on that. I want to do this black and white foundation all the way around. So I feel like it complements the colors that I use. I think I know the perfect front door to use for this. Boom, right there. We're gonna use this front door, and it's probably gonna match that. No, I'm gonna actually change it. Front door is gonna be that color. And we need to slide it over. Now with the rest of the windows and doors, with the rest of the windows we'll place as we go on the inside, room to room. Let's just clean this up. I'm not sure what I should use for the garage door. I'm probably just gonna find like a little random paint swatch like this in places like for the garage door. Maybe we'll do it in a darker color like that. And then I'll place a window. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll grab 2 of these smaller windows, because this is where the sink is going to be at in the laundry room. So I'll place that right there. Now back into the interior. I just want to make sure I got those windows placed at the right height. We can go ahead and start putting this back together. So I'm going to just go ahead and remove all this little stuff out of here. Already got a little idea in mind for the kitchen. And the bathroom. Oh, and this is my first renovation since the sleep bathroom kit dropped. So we're going to definitely do a bathroom with that kit. Alright, so like I mentioned over here, this is the new laundry room space because it only makes sense it's in between the kitchen and the garage. So we're going to build a wall right here. And we'll go under here and grab this little round black archway and place in the center. And then down on this other end, we'll place a door to enter the garage. For the paint in here, we're going with the basic standard paint swatch for like this renovation right here. This will fit it perfectly. So we're just going to place this all throughout. Those floors, they don't look too bad, but we definitely got to change them. So we're going to use these working hardwood floors. I feel like this is going to go perfect in here, especially with the cabinets and stuff I want to use. I'm gonna just go ahead and try to place these up here in this upstairs space, but I got a lot of work I gotta do up here, so I'm not gonna take too much time in the downstairs space. Alright, so for the staircase, thinking we go with this staircase right here. I missed and placed it downstairs first, but we're gonna go with that staircase. We're gonna go with a dark railing, kind of to match that door. It matches that door a little bit. That was kind of the goal, to match the door a little bit with certain stuff, but what? Let's go ahead and draw this little fireplace. So I want that to be in line with this. So we're gonna do that 2 by 1. We're gonna do 2 sliding doors back there. One on each end. So we'll place this sliding door down here on this end, and then another one down here on this end. And Matter of fact, what I need to do is actually build like little squares on both sides. So I want to do one on this side, slide the patio door over, and we're gonna do another one over here like that. And before we even get in the kitchen, I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys the cabinets we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using these cabinets right here, and I'm gonna place one on each side of this fireplace like that. All right, so the kitchen. All right, so with the kitchen, it's gonna be pretty simple. We can't go too crazy because this is not a big space, so we're just gonna place 3 of those cabinets there. Need to grab a corner cabinet, the regular cabinet, and we going in. Oh, no, we're not gonna use another corner cabinet. We're just gonna go straight to the island cabinets and place that against these cabinets like that. So we're gonna do 3 of those cabinets. Need to slide that in. Of course, I gotta do something I hate, but we're gonna put the stove. Matter of fact, no, I don't have to put the stove and refrigerator right beside each other. I can put the refrigerator here, and then the stove can go on the opposite side of that cabinet right there. So let's just grab that and place there. And we're not actually gonna grab the matching cabinets to that. We're not gonna actually grab the matching upper cabinets to these lower cabinets. We're gonna do something a little bit different. But first, let's place a little sink. Should I do the sink here? We could place a window above it here, but I don't know if I want to place it right here. Let's just place it there for now. And then before the end of the video, I'll decide if I want to move it or not. But we're gonna grab those new base game cabinets as the upper cabinets in black and white and put up here. So boom, we'll raise this one up above and then do a half a tile cabinet above that refrigerator. And over here on this side, like I mentioned, I'm planning on doing a window. So maybe we'll place like this little smaller window right here. Like that. Just bring it down just a little bit. Then I'll simply just grab a dishwasher and stick right there. And now the only thing this kitchen is missing is a backsplash. So let's grab that real quick. I'm going to use that new backsplash. Okay, how would this color look in here? Does this look good? Because I don't want to do the all white one. The all white one don't look too bad. Okay, we'll go with the all white one. Or should we go with that one? I think we should go with that one. Alright, now let's just grab some lights and place above this island. Well, not island, bar. Whatever you want to call it. Thinking, actually, matter of fact, let's not even place lights above it. Let's just do this little light in the kitchen. Or should I just do like... I can do 2 of these in here. Change the color of them. We'll do those in black since the cabinet handles is black. I'm going to change the color to white, the light color to white. Alright, boom. Let's grab some bar stools. Ooh, I like these black and white bar stools here, so we'll place them. This area over here, we're gonna make this like the breakfast area, so I'm gonna grab something. Ah, that's a little bit too big. If it was a little bit small, okay. I want to do something. Hold on. If I can find the perfect table to do what I want to do over there. What I have to do is grab one of these little square tables like this. Yeah, we'll use something like this. And place 2 to 3 of them against this wall. We'll just do 2 together. And then this could be like a little and then this could be like a little breakfast table or breakfast nook or whatever. Matter of fact, instead of placing regular chairs there, what I'll do is grab some bar stools like this and place over here. I wish that table was black and white. And then put a little picture up on the wall. I know my decorations might look a little bit horrible, but you guys get what I'm trying to do with it. Maybe something like this. We need to shrink it down once and then place that above the table. Like little breakfast nook thing. Like that. Around that fireplace, we're gonna go with that sinister stone. So let's just go ahead and wrap that around this. Or should we use the tile out the kitchen? But I feel like that's gonna be too much because, or no, that looks pretty good. I like the way that looks. So let's place that there, and then instead of doing like the little glass like I always do in the front of it, I got a little idea from something I did on TikTok. So what we're gonna do is grab this fireplace right here and place in the front. I wish they had it in the color that I want. Okay, we can use that color right there. That fits perfectly. Then I'll stick a TV above it. And that took a lot of space from the living room placing that like that, but it's fine because we'll just stick a little simple couch and then 2 chairs. Grab something decent like this. Oh, I wish they had a chair a little bit longer than that. Okay, this couch right here is gonna be ugly. No. Okay, we can place this couch right here. With like two little chairs to go on the side. I don't even really know what's the match to that chair. Oh, wait, this might be it right here. You can just stick like two of those on the sides. Grab a decent little rug. I want to put a coffee table, but I feel like it may take up a little bit too much space. I'll see after I place this rug. Okay, we'll use that rug right there. I think I should shrink it down maybe once and place it. And I'll slide this coffee table in the center. This living room is a little tight, so I'm gonna just back this chair up just a little bit and then back these side chairs up. And that'll be the living room space. Now over here in this space, I may have to remove this square because I do want to place a dining room table over here. We can't go too big with the dining room table. I didn't mean to take up that much space with this living room, but I like the way the living room looks, so. We're not gonna go too crazy with that. With this dining room space, I'm gonna just place a table right here. Got some nice little black and white chairs, which I want to use these. I like these chairs right here. I feel like they go perfect with this table. So let's figure out how we want to turn this. Do we want to leave it like that, or do I want to turn it like this? It's not gonna be even with the door. Let's just do it like that. I feel like that's perfect. People will still be able to sit at the table. But it's gonna be blocking the door. Okay, if we turn the door handle around like that, maybe the Sims will still be able to go in and out. Hopefully. I'm gonna try to slide the table back just a little bit. And then I feel like that space over there definitely needs a window, so we're gonna just place a window right here. And above those little cabinets we put in this living room, I want to put some immaculate shelving like this. All right, over here to this bathroom, as you guys can see, there's no floors in here. We got the paint in here, but we're gonna switch that out because I want to do it a little bit different in here. So we're gonna grab the tile floors that came in that pack, that new bathroom pack, and we're gonna use it in the same color we used in the kitchen as the backsplash. So we're gonna run the floors, we're gonna grab that backsplash and run that around this back wall right here. We need a light in here, so I'm gonna place this light. And I want to use a different paint here, so I was thinking we go with this paint right here. I'm not sure how you guys are gonna feel about this paint, but we're gonna try it out. I feel like it looks good with this towel, that's why I'm using this. Alright, now let's grab the cabinets that we used in the kitchen and place them in this bathroom. Now I can use this color right here. I feel like I could get away with using that color. Or we can change it to this color. I feel like this looks a little bit better in here. I'm not sure. For the cabinets, y'all drop down the cabinet in the comment section and say cabinet for bathroom 1 or 2. So this would be 2 and then that would be 1. Let me know what y'all think about that, but let's go ahead and place this sink in here. We're gonna do a sink build hack. This is not gonna be functional, but I want to do a build hack in here with this new sink. So we're gonna just raise this up twice and slide it right in those cabinets just like that. I'm gonna definitely grab the new mirror. I'm gonna try to use almost all the new items in this bathroom right here because every time I get a new pack of something, I don't use all the items. So that's what we're gonna try to do with this. Let's raise that mirror up. Change that to a little gold accent or whatever. And that pack definitely came with 2 new lights, so we're gonna use this one in the bathroom on each side of that mirror like that. Now let's place a toilet. And it's got like that little shower head thing, so I'm not going to do a normal shower tub combo. What I'm going to do is do my own little custom one, so I'll be able to use that new shower head. So let's go ahead and grab that tub I always use. Matter of fact, we can use this timeless tub. So let's go ahead and place that down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just use the tub I always use. So boom. I need to grab this 0.5 half wall and place here. Oh, I need to scoot the tub over a little bit. All right, now that's perfect. You need the white half wall trimming. With this towel, I guess I'll just go ahead and run this all the way around this tub like that. Should we put it down here too? Yeah. It's a lot of that towel in here, but I still feel like it looks good. Matter of fact, what we'll do is kind of break it off just a little bit by putting paint right there. Now we're gonna grab that new shower head and place right here. And then we're gonna do a little bit of decorating with that pack, so let's just go ahead and grab some of them items. So this is like a toilet brush right here, so we'll slide this beside the toilet. Need that toilet roller definitely. I don't know why those cabinets came back, but let's place that toilet roller right there. This goes in the shower. Just put that up on this wall right here. And this rug, we'll put that in front of the sink. We don't really need this, but we could place it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna just place that there, but we really don't need that. And some little towels and stuff, we'll just place that on like the sink. Little toothbrushes, this can go on this side. Like a little soap dish thing. We're not gonna use that. This towel rack we definitely gonna use. We'll place that up against the wall. And that's all the items I want to use out that pack in this bathroom. So we built a whole little sleek bathroom with that kit. And that's basically the only bathroom in this house. Now let's shoot over here to this laundry room. All right, so in this laundry room, this is going to be pretty simple. We're going to go ahead and use the cabinets out the kitchen in here. On this back wall over here, we're going to do a sink because y'all know most laundry rooms have sinks. Even though this is right here next to the kitchen, I still want to do like a little sink in here. So we'll just place a sink here in the center. Over here on this side, we're going to grab the stacked washer and dryer and place in the center. And then let's get the cabinets and place on each side. And of course, I'm going to use upper cabinets. Put the half towel in the center, like that. And then grab that towel again. I know I'm using this towel a lot throughout this video, but we're just going to place that on this back wall here. And then over here also. And I think this will be a nice little space to place these lights. So we can place one of these lights on each side. Like that. And I think we should raise these windows up just a little bit because they're a little low. Alright, so in the garage, we're going to just do some like little floors that normally would be in a garage. Maybe we'll use concrete in here. Let's just do concrete in this garage. Like that. Now over to this little bedroom. And here we already placed the windows, so let's just go ahead grab a decent little bed and place it here. Just do something like that. Stick some nightstands on each side of the bed. And then put a TV at the foot.